If you're like me, you're tired of seeing the over-the-top spectacle style of a lot of modern YouTube videos, where everything just seems like a competition on how big you can go. To me, there's another style of video that's a little more eye-catching, despite not having the oversaturated, highly processed, almost cartoonish looking thumbnails, which I'm sure are analytically successful, but they lack something that's piqued my interest the most recently: the authentic human element.
I'm not sure it's considered a trend, but cinematic vlogs or cine vlogs is a type of video that I've seen quite a bit of recently. And other than it just being refreshing to watch, I actually think it's one of the most valuable styles of content out there. I think this format makes not only an entertaining video, but also an impactful one. With the higher quality cinematic visuals and then the more raw authenticity of like a vlog, and then also the more scripted out narration, kind of creates this combination that makes a really unique video style that I don't see too much anywhere else. But what is the exact DNA that makes up a cinematic vlog that not only makes it so special, but why I genuinely think that it's changing the way people create, and maybe even more importantly, changing the way people consume videos? And I think a good starting point is just answering the question, why would anyone even vlog in the first place?
The same reason someone films their wedding is why someone has security cameras: to capture specific moments. Time is always moving forward. Photos can represent an entire day, feeling, or moment just in a single frame, but to me, using videos allow for a more immersive experience, allowing additional elements like movements, sounds, expressions, and interactions all to be captured. Vlogging is exactly that, but instead with the subject being your experiences. It's almost fragile. If you delete it by accident, it's gone forever. On the opposite side of that, if you publicly post it, there could be people out there that can personally relate and bond with whatever it is you record. Part of why I made this channel is for me to have a place to document my creative lifestyle, and that's exactly what this video is, documenting one of my first video production gigs and also the first official vlog on my channel.
But to benefit from vlogging, I don't think you have to post. I mean, a vlog stands for video log, so it's a log of all of your experiences and your whole journey for you to watch and rewatch. Like in theory, it's just a journal, but in video form. And since it's all recorded live, I think it's the rawest way to capture a moment. I think for a true vlog, there is no script. I think you have the destination, and the vlog itself is just the journey of how you get there, just documenting whatever unfolds along the way.
And for that reason, vlogs can be just as important to creators as it is for their audience. Being able to capture part of your journey to look back and reflect on is an incredibly special option to have. And if you never press the record button, that option wouldn't exist. I don't think everyone needs to vlog or document their life, but I do think that anyone can. I think success for a video like this isn't just with views, but more so with impact. And to do this, that's where the cinematic part of cinevlog comes into play. High production value is now cheaper than ever, with great quality even coming from your phone, but it takes more than just high quality shots. In fact, I'd say there are 3 things that matter most, and that is the least significant one.
I've seen a lot of videos of people talking about no matter how boring you think your life is, you can still vlog. And I do believe that. I mean, every video is just information, so figuring out what the best way is to share that information, whether it's through certain visuals or certain audio, some sort of narration, or by asking a question, how you use your creativity to make what's boring interesting is what's actually important. I mean, there could be hundreds or thousands of people that do the same mundane tasks every single day, but if you can figure out a way to show that uniquely, in my opinion, that's a huge success for any creator or artist. Personally, I think for this style of video, it's best to have an event and then also a topic. Kind of having that real life experience that you can use as a metaphor throughout your video, I think can make it just that much more powerful. I think that there is a deeper meaning in everything, so sometimes you just have to find it. And being able to show how a topic or idea can be directly applied into your life can just make it feel so much more tangible and, well, real. And having that kind of just, I feel like, contrasts a lot of the mindless entertainment that you come across on the internet. But maybe that just means I should dial back the late night doom scrolling. But that makes what I think is the second most important part of a cinevlog. I mean, debatably that is the most important part, but the final and definitely most interesting part is how you choose to balance your video.
This is where you have to get creative, bringing together the authenticity of a vlog and the more structured cinematic footage. But the choices you make here are exactly what gives your video character. I see it as you have two sets of footage, one where it's more run and gun, focused on capturing the moment, and one where it's planned out, prioritizing quality and effectiveness. Trying to keep the genuine vibe of the vlog footage and also the higher production quality of the voiceover and B-roll, and more importantly, trying to get them working together can get a bit challenging.
I mean, a part of my structure is to have a part of my video unstructured. I mean, even if it's just something like this, I'm just talking to the camera raw. I might not even have music. Like, I think it's just more human. It just feels a lot more conversational without having an edit every couple seconds to maximize the retention of the audience. It's just not natural like that. So I kind of like these long rambly sections like this, and I'm just gonna keep talking and I'm not gonna cut it to prove that you don't have an attention span. I don't know.
But something that quickly came up is, how do I get the cinematic segments cohesive to the authentic vibe from the vlog segments? And I think this is truly where the magic of the cinevlog shines. Even though almost all the B-roll shots are recorded separately, you can take what really went down and how you really felt in that moment and recreate it to properly translate through video as best as possible. You don't have to feel like you're making something up. Instead, you're just enhancing what really happened, so this gives you the ability to take a step back to figure out what's the best lighting, angle, and overall visual approach to fill the needs of your story as best as possible. And that's exactly why I think cinevlogs are changing YouTube, or rather adding something unique to the pool of ever-growing content.
And it almost creates this like two storyline dynamic, because there's like me talking to the camera right now, and then also future me editing it all together. You know, my name might be Carter Nolan, but I promise I'm not related to Christopher Nolan, even after that. So I guess this makes my first actual vlog, and definitely the first video that I did completely in this style, so let me know how I did, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe.
To me, the cinevlog is the perfect in-between of influencer content and a short film. It's important to mention that cinematic is less of a look and more of a feeling, and a vlog is less about what you're doing and more about who's doing it and why it's being done. So the way to succeed with both of those is by creating as your true self.